Good morning and welcome to an episode of Video Production Review. I'm Eli.
And I'm Jacoby. Today we will be reviewing everything the Video Production 1 students have learned over the course of this year. All of that after this short break.
Before anyone wants to record anything, they should know basic camera operation. There are 7 different static camera shots. They're the extreme long shot, medium long shot, medium close-up, and extreme close-up.
Here is a short video showing and explaining all of these shots.
This is a long shot. It is where the whole person is in the shot. This is a medium long shot. It frames the person from the knees to the head. This is a medium shot. It frames the person from the waist to the head. This is a medium close-up. It frames the person from the chest to the head. Please ignore Ron. Seems like he likes segregation a little too much. Anyways, this is a close-up. It frames the whole person's face. This is the extreme close-up. It focuses very closely of a feature on a person.
It seems like Nick forgot to talk about the extreme long shot. The extreme long shot is where the person's whole body is in the shot, and a lot of the surrounding area is too. Now, not only are there static camera shots, there are different camera movements. They are a pan, truck shot, and a dolly shot.
A pan is when the camera moves to scan the set horizontally. There are 2 types of pan shots, pan right and pan left. They are very useful when you need to move the camera away from someone disrupting the shot like JoJo.
A truck shot is when the camera itself moves horizontally, usually to follow something. There are also 2 types of truck shots, truck left and truck right.
The last type of camera movement is the dolly shot. This is where the camera is pushed towards a subject or away. The 2 types of dolly shots are a dolly in and a dolly out.
The last thing someone should know about camera operation is the rule of thirds. The rule of thirds is a 3x3 grid on the camera that would be used to help someone position a subject. Based off what is going on in the shot, someone might want to have the subject on the left line so the right side of the screen stays open. Or they might want them in the middle third so they are in the main focus of the shot.
That is all for camera operation. Now we're on to audio operation. There are many different microphones that are used in the filming industry. A few names are a lav, handheld, and a shotgun microphone.
These microphones are all different. A lav mic is a small mic that is usually stuck on someone's shirt. We are using lavs right now.
A handheld microphone is a microphone that is held by the subject. These are used in a lot of interviews.
Lastly, there's a shotgun microphone. This is a long mic that is used in one direction, so it will only capture noise from the front. This mic is usually stuck on a boom stick and held above the talons.
Obviously, for the usage of these microphones, they need to be connected to the camera. It is an easy process. I will now show you how to do it.
You kidding me, man?
No. Which one is it?
You plug backwards in the camera.
Which one? Dude, I'm lost.
On that side.
Bro, I'm lost. Wait.
Dude,
Oh, shoot.
let's put it there. Microphones also have pickup patterns. Pickup pattern is a term that describes how well a mic hears sound from various directions. There are different types of pickup patterns. A few to name are omnidirectional, unidirectional, and bidirectional.
An omnidirectional microphone will pick up sound from any direction. A unidirectional microphone will pick up sound from only one direction. They are very helpful to suppress the noise when someone is talking obnoxiously behind the mic like JoJo. Lastly, a bidirectional mic will pick up sound from the front and back of the mic.
Knowing how to use the camera and set up audio is important. but for a scene to look good, it needs lighting. Lighting is one of the most important pieces of film production.
A common lighting technique used in the industry is called three-point lighting. There are three lights: a key light, fill light, and backlight.
The key light will provide the main source of illumination of the subject in the shot. The fill light is placed on the opposite side of the key light and will provide illumination on the other side of the subject. The backlight is behind the subject, and it is usually there to separate the subject from the background. This way is really helpful to make the important people stand out and keep the least important people in the dark, like JoJo.
Three-point lighting isn't the only important part about lighting. White balancing is also important. White balancing forces the camera to see an object as white without regard of what type of light or color is hitting the subject.
Most of the time, you don't want your shots to look yellow or another shade that is not white. White balancing will be able to fix that and make the shot look way better.
Safety is an important thing. Injuries are not a fun thing to deal with. When handling lights, the person should wear gloves so they don't get burnt. They also shouldn't look directly into the light. Also, right before they turn on the light, they should say striking so everyone else around them knows it's turning on.
That is all the basics of camera operation, audio operation, and lighting operation. Now we're moving on to film production.
Out of the three stages of production, pre-production is the most important. This is where someone's idea gets broken down and finalized into a script. Cast and crew members get hired, finding a location to film on and getting all of the equipment. Also, building a good schedule goes on in this stage so everyone knows where to be every day of filming.
With all of that going on, it makes it the most important because this is the base of production. If something is messed up, it can mess up the whole film. It also makes filming a lot easier because the majority of the film is already done besides filming itself and editing.
The next stage is pre-production. Production is where the actual recording of the film takes place. All of the ideas that built into a script in pre-production is finally being brought out and filmed. One thing to note is if it is on the script, it doesn't mean it has to be in the film. Sometimes things can get added or removed from the script during the actual production.
The final stage of production is post-production. At this point, filming is complete and the editing process starts. The editing process will add effects, music, and all the footage we put together. Re-recording certain shots may occur during this process too. Once all of that has been completed, the film is ready to be released.
Next thing up is the PSA, a public service announcement. Is a video that highlights and brings awareness to a specific issue in a community.
When Nick and his group created their PSA, they had to go through the 3 phases of production. The first stage was pre-production, and that's where he brainstormed ideas. His group eventually landed on backpack theft. Once they got their idea, they started coming up with the way they filmed it. Since this was early in the course and Mr. Leone hadn't officially introduced the stages of production, they did not make a script and mainly came up with the scenes as they went. This kind of mixed up production, pre-production and production.
Once they finished filming, they finally were in the last stage, which is post-production. This is where his group edited all the footage, adding music and putting all the footage in order. When they finished that, they completed their first mini-film of the course. Here is their PSA about backpack theft.
All right, guys, so that's what I want you to do today. So grab your stuff and head to the editing rooms.
What a great PSA. I learned a lot from that. Definitely way better than JoJo's. Now up next is the news package.
And a news package is a video that goes over something that has happened in order to inform people. It usually has voiceovers, interviews, and a lot of B-roll. These are used all the time on the news.
With a news package, production usually happens before pre-production. With Nick's group, they first went out to the Money Strong for Life event and interviewed some seniors and vendors. They also recorded a lot of B-roll. After they went and started planning out how they will format everything.
They came up with the script and recorded all of the voiceovers. Finally, they entered post-production to edit and put everything together. Here is the next news package.
Here at Nashua High School South, the Jean d'Arc Credit Union hosts an event called Money Strong for Life to help prepare high school students for the future. Started at South in 2023, this event helps prepare students to transition to life after high school and give them inspiration for the tools they will need out on their own. There has been lots of positive feedback from the students.
I think it's great. I just got a baby, so.
I think this is an amazing opportunity for seniors to get a little reality check into how much we're actually spending.
Mr. Porter, who is the head of this event, has said that Money Strong is consistently updating numbers, income, and inflation so that it is as accurate to reality as possible.
You can get fraud, and I lost $250 from an Instagram scam, but I don't use Instagram, so. Pretty cool.
Someone I know had their account hacked on Instagram.
They lost money? Or?
No, but they had to have their dad fix it, and their dad was very mad at them.
Each booth is unique in showing the students different parts of life. For example, how to budget, cut expenses, and get a job.
Luxury is my favorite one because it gave me a lot of options.
The core value of the volunteers is to help impact the community to become financially stronger. While talking to the vendors of this event, they had several things to say about the experience and the booths.
I think this is awesome. I work for Fidelity Investments, so I understand how important it is to plan. So for you all to get this experience, to see like a real simulation of what like real life is, I think it's pretty cool.
We are showing them nutrition and health. So it's groceries, dining out, some health insurance plans, and gym membership.
The general consensus is that life is easier when you come prepared.
With the job that you have, don't spend too much.
How to spend my money wisely before spending any other things.
The Money Strong event helps teach the students the tools they will need out on their own and help them further down the road. I'm Julia O'Connor reporting.
Man, people are so irresponsible these days, letting their Instagram accounts get hacked. Let's hope JoJo learned to not click random links on the internet. Nevertheless, another great video created by Nick.
Lastly is film production. There are a few things that need to be accomplished to have a successful film production. Pre-production is really big. Pre-production can make or break a film. With bad pre-production, the film itself can possibly end up bad, or it could delay production altogether. There needs to be good production and post-production for a successful film production.
Nick's film, The Detentioning, started out with the idea already thought of since Ron and DJ came up with it as a pitch. So when the group was made, most of the brainstorming already had been completed. All they really did was create the script, come up with the cast, and filming location. Once pre-production ended, they moved on to production. That's when they went and started filming. Filming took a long time because of the amount of dialogue in the script.
Once they finished filming, they went and started editing. Unfortunately for them, some of the footage was lost, and because of the time restraint, they had to do some voiceovers to fill in the gaps. This film was definitely the hardest to edit, despite it being most dialogue.
Due to the amount of effort they put in, they were eventually able to finish the film. Here we have The Detentioning.
Detention. I remember that. I remember it all. I was the first. I have seen everything. Finally, someone else.
Yo, is this detention?
Yeah, what are you here for?
I was skipping class and I got caught. What about you?
I was gaming in class, but the teacher tried to take my console away. but I wouldn't let her. I can't go more than 30 minutes without it.
If you can't go more than 30 minutes without it, then it's probably not good.
I know, but I don't really care.
So how long are we gonna be here for?
I don't know. I've been here for a while. I haven't seen anyone but you.
I'm sure we'll leave soon. They can't hold us here forever.
Yeah, I know. It's been a long time since I've been here.
So is there anything to do here?
No, not really. I've just been playing video games the whole time. There's no supervision.
Anything other than that?
Like I said, no.
At least we can still use our phones.
Do you want to play a little with me?
Yeah, there's nothing else to do. This is fun, but I think I'm gonna take a break.
Okay, I will continue to play.
I thought so.
Yes, Karen, I know. Jeez. I'll get on it. Just have some patience, will you? Why are people so incompetent these days? I'll make them. They're incompetent. I'll make sure this never happens again.
What are y'all doing here? I'm surprised that there are more of you here.
I don't know why I'm here. The other day, there was a guy following me around, and I kept pushing him around because he was just annoying me. He constantly was berating me, asking me if he can talk, and I just got annoyed and pushed him in the locker, you know. Then I went in my car, and he just popped out of nowhere and asked me about my car's extended warranty. I don't know, what a weird guy. That might have been the reason why I'm here. But also, it might have been what I did in the gym the other day. Man, I'm on a roll.
Come on, man, you're supposed to catch the ball.
And you?
I was in AP Calc and I dropped my pencil, so the teacher got mad at me.
So why are you here?
You know, like, I got a job as a salesperson, like, outside the school, yeah? But the administration said that that's not worth anything because not supporting the school or whatever. And so they threw me in here for trying to make some money. I wouldn't say trying, actually. I'm very, very good at it.
No way you got detention for that. Were you working in or out of school?
Yeah, I don't really see what the big deal is. I get all my work done in school. I work after school, and I still get all my own work done. I don't get it.
The school's controlling us way too much. I don't think they can actually control what we do outside of school.
So why are you here anyways?
I parked in a handicap spot because I can't find any other spots. It could be that or skipping class.
Are you an idiot? Do you know that handicap spots are reserved for people with disabilities?
Yeah, big blue sign.
I know, they fined me like $200 and gave me detention because I couldn't find any other spot.
And what about her? Why is she here?
I brought my Wii to class to play Wii Sports because that class is so boring.
I don't think that's something to be proud of.
I don't care.
So, like, how long we in here for? I gotta get out of here. They didn't tell me. I gotta get back on my grind.
I need to leave very soon because I have an AP Calc test I need to study for.
Me and the other guy have been in here for 3 months. You don't know how bad it is.
You've been in here for 3 months?
We'll leave eventually.
I really wish we could leave this room right now. Parents are probably super worried that you want me home every day after school ends.
At least you haven't been here for around 15 years.
What?
You think I got in here for playing a handheld in class?
Yeah?
I brought my Wii with me to science class and used the TV to play. It was a bold move. But then another guy came in here with a Switch about a year or two ago, and now it's mine.
So there's someone else in here?
I mean, there was. We didn't talk about what happened to him.
Allow me to break the silence to something awesome. Anyone want someone to make the whole never-ending detention thing better?
Yeah, well, how about an escape plan?
Sure thing, boss.
You really knew how to get out this whole time?
No.
I think the most effective way to get people's hopes up would be to escape this place.
I can agree with you there, little bro.
Don't little bro me.
Dude, knock it off. I've been trying to complete adventure mode for the 995th time on Super Smash Bros. For the past 2 hours, and you're distracting me.
Let's lock in. We just gotta open this door.
But the door is locked. That won't work.
Yeah. But I'm built different. I even got some of y'all new outfits for the occasion.
Well, that explains a lot.
Bada bing, bada boom. I knew we could do it.
What do you see?
You know, judging by your reactions, I don't think escape is worth it anymore.
What I filmed for this being the first short film created, it is pretty good.
The next up is TV production. TV production requires a lot of teamwork. Every person has a particular job that they can't mess up. If they do, it can ruin the whole show. Some jobs in TV production include camera, talents, audio, teleprompter, photo director, and director.
Now up next is Kyle Martell interviewing our teacher, Mr. Leone.
Who is stronger, Nick or JoJo?
Who's stronger, Nick or JoJo? JoJo.
In an interview earlier this year, you said JoJo would beat Nick in a fight. Why were you lying? And explain why Nick would win.
I wasn't lying. JoJo would fight dirty. I've said this multiple times. She'd pull hair, kick, scratch, as where Nick would fight more ethically. And I think she would take advantage of that weakness, and she would win.
All right, why is JoJo way better than Nick?
Why is JoJo way better than Nick?
Yep.
Just overall?
Yeah, I guess so. That's all it says.
I don't think JoJo's way better than Nick. Nick is killing this TV show. Of course, JoJo had a killer TV show too, but JoJo cut off my interview quick, as where Nick is letting me talk.
There you
So
go.
that right there gives Nick a little upper hand.
All right, there you go.
5 minutes of airtime.
Next, 101 in basketball. Nick versus JoJo. Who would win?
Nick.
You are correct. Finally, explain why Nick's final show is better than JoJo's.
Well, I'll give you 2 reasons why his show is just a little bit better than JoJo's. Nick did lighting, white balancing, and lighting safety, which was included on the instructions.
That is correct.
I think you have to tell high schoolers not to tell Bernie Hall things.
Safety precaution.
That's right.
Safety grade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Someone's not getting a cord next year, Kyle. All because she didn't. All because she didn't put.
Not JoJo.
All because she didn't put the safety grade in. Oh, she cut. Oh, okay.
I don't want to talk to him anymore. If you guys can hear him, good for you. I'm not talking to him.
Thank you, Kyle, and thank you, Mr. Leon, for answering some questions. College and career readiness is important in video production. Actually, Malachi explaining why this is so important. Oh, crap. Oh. No.
College and career interests, skill, teamwork, time, and management, or the skills and troubleshoot skills and communication will help some effect with projects there through other teamwork will allow you to work with others smoothly without any disturbance. People with good teamwork always get the best out of their films. Time management allow you to be productive and get more amount of work done, and the time you have is good. Time management will prevent you from getting behind of other skills will help you keep every and you will be able to keep track of everything if you are willing of it, and produce will go smoothly. The least type of skill there is for troubleshoot skill is will allow you to problem solve and find another way to fix whatever when the time comes. This is important when some comes up and needs to be fixed fast. So are all of the college and learning that skills you should have now. Back to you guys at the desk.
Malachi, for all that on college and career readiness, that is basically it for the show. The last thing is Nick's take on the class.
For this being his first time taking a class like this, he really enjoyed it. This class made Nick want to wake up and go to school. He loves Miss Juliana and Miss Julia and thought they were amazing teachers. He made a lot of new friends and reconnected with some old ones. He's really happy that he chose to take this class and that this class is his most favorite class he's ever taken in high school. A few things he had learned is how to edit, how to operate video cameras, and all the video techniques that go into filming something. One last thing Nick has to say is that between the beef between him and JoJo can finally end.
And we have finally made it to the end of the show. Thank you for joining me and Eli on Video Production Review, and have a great rest of your day.
Nice job. Let's go.